Hey, what up, Long Beach? Welcome back to the 562.org. It's Tyler, and this JUCO football highlight is brought to you by Naples Rib Company. We're at Vets, LBCC back on their home field, taking on a good San Diego Mesa program here on Saturday night in the LBC. In this corner, we have the Olympians entering at 2-1, a quality team who likes to throw the ball a lot. The Vikings, meanwhile, also 2-1, looking for their first home win. This is a clash of perfect climates. Who has better weather than Long Beach and San Diego? But early on, special teams unkind to the Vikings. Carter McFadden with the block. Ethan Simley recovers and takes it deep into Vikings territory. Not the start that the home team wanted in this one. But that Vikings defense had a great stand in the red zone. Thaddeus Dixon almost had an acrobatic pick. He did step out of bounds before catching that ball. But the Vikings do hold Mesa to a field goal. On the next drive, Vikings looking to respond, but instead they ghost him. Rodney Clemente Jr. with a 64-yard run. He is a playmaker with the ball in his hands. He gets it deep into Olympians territory, setting up a touchdown for Saeed Galloway, who caps the quick scoring drive with a 3-yarder. 7-3 Vikings, 10.5 to go in the first quarter. So a good response from the offense. But Mesa answers immediately. Gunnar Gray hits Deshaun Owens for a nice 69-yard touchdown pass. That puts the Olympians back on top. It is 10-7, and looks like we're in store for a shootout with big plays going back and forth. The Vikings secondary was making plays for sure. J.D. Davis, Johnny on the spot there with the INT, his second of the season. Then it's Dejan Van Hook stepping in front for a terrific INT. Gray's got to stop throwing it near former Milliken Rams because they are all over his passes, getting those interceptions. But while the Vikings were making big plays in the defensive secondary, they also gave up big plays as Gray hits Jevin Dorsey for a huge gain. That would set up another Olympians touchdown as they would take a 17-7 lead. We haven't seen teams gashing the Vikings defense quite like they did tonight, so credit to San Diego Mesa for that. Vikings passing attack did look better, though. Blaze McKibben swinging the pigskin around, and this throw, whoo, go get it. 6'5" Zach Leeds goes up and yeets this one. A terrific touchdown grab over the smaller defender. Vikings are back within 3. But Mesa never let the lead slip away. Josh Butler with a nice run right here. They were composed. Whenever the Vikings did something well, they came right back. Then on 4th and 10, Gray hits Cale Patterson for a first down. Long Beach just struggling to get Mesa off the field on 3rd and 4th downs. Xavier Kuzar does blow this play up, one of his 3 tackle for losses in this game. He is a great player on that defensive line. Olympians setting up for a long field goal, but a false start is going to push them out of field goal range. So on 4th and 21 at the 32, Gray going for it all and somehow finds Antoine Sullivan. What? A gut-wrenching play for LBCC. Thought they were going to hold him scoreless. Instead, it's a touchdown and a 10-point lead. Mesa 4 for 4 on 4th down. That stat brought to you by Wendy's. But McKibben, the other way to Leeds, that was still good money. Leeds had 5 catches for 102 yards in this one, and this one was special. Blaze drops it in, and all I need is one hand. Zach's middle name must start with an E, because he was looking elite out there with that one-hand grab. I mean, I need to run that back. We need to take another look. He only ever uses the left hand. I mean, sure, both feet in. That's good on Sunday, boys. Those 2 touchdowns were different from Leeds as he's got the Vikings back within 3. It's 24-21 as we go into halftime, and LBCC probably thinking, that could have been a lot worse. We're good to be within 3. In the second half, Vikings looking to drive for the lead. TJ Easter springs into action with this 12-yard catch to move the sticks. But a costly play here, though. Jalen Morgan looked to have a nice gain, then looked like it was an incompletion, but they called it a catch and a fumble, clearly recovered by Mesa. Yeah, that was kind of a quick one. We're going to have to take another slow-mo look at that play. He's got the ball clearly, gets 2 feet down, and then after he's hit, you see it come loose. I'm going to be honest, I don't really know what a catch is anymore. Close call. Goes against LBCC. Then the Olympians the other way on 3rd down. A fluky play as looked like it was going to be an interception, somehow finds Taden Thomas on 3rd and long to move the sticks inside the 5. That leads to a Patterson touchdown plunge. It's 31-21 Olympians after 3 quarters. So still plenty of time, but Long Beach is going to have to get going. And they certainly did not go away. This fortunate bounce finds Isaiah Watson, who's able to take it to midfield. And now some tough running by Galloway. Vikings averaged 5.6 yards per carry in this one. Galloway, so tough to bring down. He had 53 of the team's 223 rushing yards. Then it was Elijah Davis capping off the drive with a 10-yard touchdown run. That makes it a 3-point game with 12:39 to play. So now you just need to get a stop, but unfortunately for the Vikings, could not grasp those opportunities when they had them. And then on the very next play, Gray finds Timion Jackson. He's out of Hendrickson High School, I'm flattered, but this is a big 30-yard gain down to the Long Beach 33-yard line. Then on 3rd and goal, Josh Butler going to bulldog his way in for the big touchdown, 38-28. The Olympians would add another touchdown run to go up 17. Vikings just couldn't get those stops when they needed them in the second half. Davis's second touchdown run as time expires is going to make it a 45-34 final. Vikings 2-2. They are at Golden West next Saturday. That team just won 37-20 at Riverside. So it doesn't get any easier for him here for Brett Peabody and his squad. We want to thank all of our sponsors, including Ocean Law Center, for their support of local sports coverage. If you want to keep up with the Vikings and everything else sports in the LBC, you got to keep it locked right here at the562.org.